Got the new shaft. Had a rainy day the other day, so ground's too wet to mow, so I'm gonna go ahead and tear into this weed eater and see what changing this shaft's all about. Okay, so I started out with removing the handle, put it right over there, and then I also took this throttle cover off. But then it also has these little keepers, and they have to be lined up inside of there. So a little different on the way it's set up. Not gonna lie, that went a little easier than expected. So I took the throttle off, and then I took the 2 screws on this side off, and the rest of the shaft came completely out. So I'm gonna thread the PTO rod. It's got a squared off head that will slide inside of that piece that you see there, and then put the shaft in and start tightening everything back up. Okay, so not real for sure what it's called, but that right there, I'm calling it the PTO shaft, the flex shaft, whatever, but I got it put inside the shaft on the motor. And now I'm gonna slide this outer sleeve shaft in and start tightening everything down. So something to keep in mind when you're doing this, they're all the same torque setting head, but the threads and the length are a little different. So these two are this longer, more fine thread. The ones for the throttle are kind of dome shaped on the top, and then more threads like a screw. And then the threads for these little clamps that help hold the throttle on, they're shorter than these, but kind of the fine thread look. So just something to keep in mind. Something else that I went ahead and did, the new shaft has a hole on it, kind of like this one. And I wanted to make sure that this screw has to go in for the weed eater head. So I went ahead and put it on so that I had it turned to where it's all in line now, instead of the motor being turned sideways, because I tightened it down here before I put this on and put the hole in the wrong place. So I'm not gonna lie, putting these little clips back in and getting the throttle positioned right was a little more trouble than what I thought it was gonna be, but got it all put back together, handle back on, the weed eater head is back on. Time to start it up and see if it works. Think we might be back in business.